Hello my friends, welcome. This week we're going to be celebrating the Kentucky Derby. So in honor of that, we're going to make the official drink of the Kentucky Derby, which is called the mint julep. The mint julep is an excellent, really fantastic drink. It's actually quite simple to make. We're going to be making it in a silver cup. Really the tradition of having the silver cup is because glass is an insulator, whereas the metal tin is a conductor. And so the heat from the drink will actually come out, and the cooling of all the ice that's in here will actually help keep it colder longer than in a glass. So what we need for this is actually really quite simple. We're going to use some Maker's Mark bourbon, and we're also going to use some fresh mint leaves and some simple syrup. So the one thing you want to do with the mint leaves is you want to pick some really nice fresh ones, and you're going to need about 4 to 6 of them. Now there's other places that say you use about 10 or 12. There's really no limit depending on how much you're going to put in. So with the Maker's Mark bourbon, I usually use about 6 really large mint leaves. So we'll put those just in the glass, get some of the oils out of them just by rubbing them to awake them. And then once that's in there, then we're going to add some simple syrup, and we're going to have about a ½ ounce of simple syrup. All that simple syrup is going to do is it's going to help release some of the oils and help it really sweeten it up. So we want to just press on those inside there. And I'm not muddling, I'm just going to use the back of a bar spoon and just push those leaves and the syrup to try and get as much of the oil out of those mint leaves as we can. I don't want to bruise it or tear or rip them. I just want to press that right out of there. So as the oils are coming out and getting extracted and pushing into our liquid, have that. Fantastic. Then what I want to do is get some fresh crushed ice. The reason why we want crushed ice instead of cubed ice is you want to get a lot of the dilution, and it's going to help it get really, really cold. The more surface area, the more dilution you're going to get in your cocktails. So that's why we're going to use crushed ice in this mint julep. So I'll fill it about halfway with the crushed ice. And then what I want to do is put half my measure of bourbon, or Maker's Mark in this case, in our mint julep. So I'll do 1 ounce to start with. And then I'm going to help fold this into our cocktail just by rolling it around and folding it over. Just mixing around the mint leaves and making sure that it's really mixed really well. So I just sort of fold it and pull it from the bottom up to the top. Roll it around. Give it a stir. And then I'm going to add more crushed ice. There we go. And I'm going to add our rest of our measure, so another ounce of bourbon. And then to top it off, we'll add a little bit more ice. And our fresh mint garnish. So I saved the top of the sprig of mint. That's the best part, and I'll wake it up, give it a little smack. Put that right in, and put 1 or 2 straws and put it right by the mint. And you want a straw that's really going to be right inside the garnish so that when you go to drink this, you get the fresh mint as well as you're going to be sipping the alcohol that's inside. And there you have it for the Kentucky Derby, delicious mint julep.